Backyard Defense Network. Mr. Blue, got Mr. Patton with us. He wants to do a little intro on an item he picked up yesterday.
The
Get started.
Crkt M16-13Sfg. It's a little folder, little tactical folder. Some great specs to it. So yeah.
Yeah, this is from what I've seen, this is badass. I actually had the original M16. It was a little smaller, probably about like that. But serrations were different. We'll get into that in a minute. That's pretty cool. But the lock, all that's the same. This, it did not have the double tang to it. It only came out one side. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this, which I do believe should be approved for your unit. And how much you pick this up for?
Really depends. We can get it on eBay. You can get it around $30 to $40. More of the high 30s, low 40s.
Right.
Just don't get it off the website.
Yeah, because they were talking like $73, which is MSRP. We all know that's always bullshit. But anyway, just say about $40. That's what you got.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we got here? The dimensions of it.
It's good size. It's 4 inches closed, 8 inches open. Well, yeah. Blades 3.5 inches. Handles 4.5. Well,
yeah.
Give or take
It's not a little tiny knife that you're pulling out of your pocket and you got a little knife, whatever. But you can actually carry this. Like, just say you're one of the guys that don't believe in carrying big ass crew serve knives or something, whatever, and you're carrying a whole lot of shit, backpacking around. You got something that you can actually grab onto, and it's got a decent enough size blade where you can penetrate and get to vital organs. So if you just wanted to carry just a folder instead of a big knife and a folder and all that ammo and shit, food, water.
Well, because technically this is a virtual fixed blade.
Yeah, once it's folded or unfolded, excuse me, it's got some good size to it. It's lightweight. We don't know the exact weight of it.
The auto lock, well, yeah, auto lock spelled LAWKS. This little red thing on the back. What it does, if you can see, there is right there. There is a little piece of metal sticking out that's preventing the locking system to move at all. Won't move at all.
Yeah, I like that.
So if you pull that down, then you'll be able to pull it to lock it. So
right.
It's virtually a folding fixed blade.
Yeah, once you get used to that, it's no problem.
It's not spring assisted.
Exactly, the spring assisted. I've tried them. Especially with a knife in this price range, it at the most it'll last you about a year of use. And we believe in using our knives. We don't want to keep them perfect and pretty, but it's the only reason this one looks pretty is because it's brand new.
Got it yesterday.
But Mr. Patton will explain those serrations, which are an improvement over the old ones. I kind of like that.
They're not like regular serrations. They're called VEF.
VEF?
Yeah, they're called VEF. VEFF. They're very aggressive, very sharp.
Yeah.
They're a lot better than the older serrations, I believe.
Yeah, I think if you were to go into a slash, that's just gonna tear right through muscle.
Right through everything.
That's pretty cool. And I've been thinking about, getting me a Recon 1 to replace the little cheapo I got left. But now that I see this, and I can get that for like $52 on eBay or Amazon, I can't remember. Same thing. But this, $40, is decent. I don't know. I don't know. I might get the Recon 1 anyway just to do a review on it for y'all. But we were talking about the steel. It's the HCR14 MOV, which is a Chicom steel, but it is
like the high grade.
Their best steel.
It's pretty great.
So, and I carried the original M16, which is the same steel, and it lasted me for years. I ended up giving it to a buddy, and he moved off to Colorado, and I think he still has the knife. That's like 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah, it's a
But
great knife.
you know, you got a Tonto, which I prefer. I like Tonto points for piercing. You know, the Japs were smart when they thought up that idea on their swords.
Yeah,
a long time ago. But anyway, it's about an 1/8 inch,
give or take.
whatever. You know,
On the website,
enough.
it's called
It says 0.1, but we just say 1/8 inch.
Yeah,
that says 1/10 of an inch. Close enough, you know. But yeah,
the handle's great though. It's made out of G10 carbon. It says.
Yeah, G10's that good high grade plastic shit that most of the good knives are starting to come out with. The Recon one has it, you know, etc.
And the clip isn't bad, unlike
the clip.
Bringing it back,
right?
My self-defense pin.
Yeah, the Monarch self-defense pin, which I still like. $5.
$5.
I'm gonna pick one up. You know, still haven't done it, but it's been a while since I've been to Academy. But that, you can look at that. Some people might say that's too strong, but no. You want it to be like that because
it won't fly everywhere.
It's not gonna wear out so easy. But just look at that knife. Got the double hilt. Can really get you a good hammer grab like you're supposed to hold a knife. Either way. Not like this bullshit like a movie or something. It needs to be just like your fist. It's just got a point on it. That's how you need to fight. The same way, whether you're unarmed or carrying an ancillary weapon system, which is knives and shit like that, sticks.
But yeah, it has a four point positioning clip. We can take this, put it here, here, or here. For lefties,
but I prefer to just keep it like this.
Yeah.
Because all them knife fighter dudes is keep it where it's facing down, and then well, to me you're doing a lot more flipping the knife around that way than if you're just doing it the old normal, you know, grandfather way of carrying a knife. It's coming out in your hand. You know? So anyway, I just prefer it with a regular old clip, you know.
And another thing though to say about the knife, it doesn't have the best locking thing when you do pull it in, because you can't just flip it open once in a while.
Well, it's brand new. Yeah. Sometimes it does.
See,
there it goes.
right there.
Yeah.
But because you know, if it's in your pocket and it opens up.
But to me, that just makes it easier to open. You know.
Yeah, I like it.
Doesn't need the spring. You just flick it.
And one thing me and him found earlier is that it has its standard right there. See it?
Yes, that's right.
Doesn't have any of that.
It's just a common head screwdriver to take your blade off, which we all advocate to use Loctite on your screws, which we're going to go over to Dad's house and get some Loctite, put it in there. But yeah, you just use a common head screwdriver.
It's pretty great.
Not some hex shit. Yeah. But anyway, there you go. And that actually is held together by hex, but I'm not taking that off. I don't think he will either. But it's 3 of them. It's not 2. It's not coming out.
Yeah, it's never coming out.
But I guess little holes there. You can tie a little fishing line and go fishing. You know, whatever.
One thing I am not the biggest fan of though is the thumb assist. This is just my personal preference. They're not really aggressive, so it is a lot kind of hard to flip it open with your thumb.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you have
you're not gonna be using
these huge ass hilts on it.
Yeah. I mean, they're big as fuck.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. After owning one for a while, I mean, yeah, it's
pretty bad.
It's pretty. Yeah. I'll just do that. But anyway, there's your knife. You can Google that if you want to go into any further.
And it doesn't say.
There's not Chinese written on it, even though it is. You know, so you don't look like a dumbass buying a Chicom knife. Focus real quick. It just says U.S. patent number, blah, blah, blah. But there you go. We like the knife. Backyard Defense Network, signing off.